How to break the system, controlling your life. What if your entire life has been controlled by a system you never chose? And what if you have been obeying that system every single day without knowing? This question may sound dramatic, but stay with me. Think about the routines you move through without thinking, the road you take to work, the way you respond when someone disappoints you, the thoughts that appear in your mind before you even notice them. These moments feel natural, they feel automatic, but automatic does not always mean right. Automatic can become a cage. My name is Wason. Welcome to Learn English Listening. Here we learn something far more powerful than vocabulary. We learn how to recognize the invisible patterns that control us. We learn how to think clearly. We learn how to break what keeps us small. Before we go deeper, I want to know something from you. Which city are you watching from, and what hour is it there? Tell me, because your voice matters here. You are not just a viewer. You are a part of this conversation. Let me be direct with you. Most people do not fail because they lack discipline. They fail because they live inside an invisible script. A script shaped by their past. A script shaped by fear. A script shaped by the expectations of people who never understood their potential. You follow that script every day. You follow it so closely that you no longer see it. The first step to change is not motivation. It is not confidence. It is awareness. Awareness is the moment you see the hidden cage. It is the moment you realize your habits have been choosing your life for you. Once you see that cage, you cannot pretend it is not there. And once you cannot pretend, everything begins to shift. Before you learn the hidden rules, you must first see the invisible cage. There is a trap that almost every person falls into, and it is silent. It does not shout. It does not break. It simply grows around you until you no longer remember what freedom felt like. You wake up and repeat the same rhythm. You try to make progress, but the days blend together. You try to change, but the routines pull you back. You try to feel hopeful, but the same thoughts return like a quiet echo. This is the invisible trap. You believe you are choosing, but most of the time you are only reacting. You react to stress the way you always have. You react to doubt the way you always have. You react to opportunities the same way you reacted years ago. Your mind builds loops from your childhood, from old mistakes, from the fear of judgment, from the pressure of expectation. These loops become the structure of your life. Let me ask you something. Have you ever carried a burden no one else could see? Something heavy in your chest that follows you into every room? Something that makes even simple days feel harder than they should be? If the answer is yes, then you understand the invisible trap more than you realize. The truth may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is powerful. You are not lazy. You are programmed. You are not weak. You are wired. And that wiring was shaped by your environment long before you understood how strong you truly are. When you finally see this, something begins to shift. You stop blaming yourself. You stop comparing yourself to others. You stop believing the lie that effort alone decides your future. You cannot escape a trap that you cannot see. You cannot break a cycle you do not understand. Awareness is the beginning. Awareness reveals the code. Awareness shows you why you feel stuck, even when you fight to move forward. Stay with me. Because now that you see the trap, we can begin to unlock the keys that will set you free. To break the program, you must see the code. Now that the trap is visible, you are ready for the hidden keys. These keys shape your behavior, your confidence, and your results. Once you understand them, the world will not look the same. You will not look the same to yourself. The first hidden key is the rule of friction. Friction is the invisible force that makes some actions easy and others difficult. Your brain always chooses the path with the least resistance. That is why you grab your phone without thinking. That is why you avoid difficult tasks even when you want to improve. The English phrase break the pattern means to interrupt this automatic loop, by changing the environment that creates it. When you rearrange your surroundings, you break the pattern. The second hidden key is the rule of perception. Reality is shaped less by the truth and more by how people interpret the truth. Two people with equal skill will not receive equal opportunities. The one who understands perception will be chosen. When you shift the narrative, which is the second English phrase, you change the way others experience you. You also change the way you experience yourself. You rewrite the story that guides your actions. The third hidden key is the rule of leverage. Leverage explains why small actions can create massive change. You do not rise by pushing harder in every direction. You rise by pushing in the right place. When you choose actions that move the needle, which is the third English phrase, your growth becomes exponential. A small shift today becomes a powerful transformation tomorrow. Before we continue, I want to ask you something. Which hidden key speaks to you the most? Is it friction, perception, or leverage? Tell me in the comments. Your answer reveals where your next breakthrough will come from. These keys open the door, but they are not the breakthrough. The breakthrough comes when you finally understand the real game underneath everything. And that is exactly where we go next. There comes a moment when everything sharpens. A moment when you look at your life and realize the game you have been playing was only the surface. The real rules were hidden underneath. This moment feels like stepping into clearer air. It feels like hearing a truth you were always meant to hear. Life is not logical. Life is psychological. People respond to emotion, not facts. They respond to the feeling you create, not the information you give. When you understand this, everything becomes easier to navigate. Interviews are not about qualifications. They are about connection. Promotions are not only about performance. They are about perception and trust. Relationships are not about appearances. They are about emotional safety. When people feel safe with you, they open doors without you asking. This is the metagame, the game behind the game. When you read between the lines, which is the fourth English phrase, you see the real structure beneath every situation. And when you play the long game, which is the fifth English phrase, you stop chasing fast victories. You start building a life that lasts. If tomorrow gave you a fresh start, what would you do differently? This question reveals the version of yourself you know you can become. And once you see the real game, you cannot go back. You are finally ready to step forward with intention. You have been fighting yourself for many years. But the truth is this: the fight was never against you. It was between your intentions and the systems that shaped you. When this truth settles, you breathe differently. The tension loosens. The judgment fades. Picture a door you push again and again. You use all your strength. But the door was designed to open by pulling. Your effort was real. Your direction was wrong. Or picture watering stones and hoping they bloom. Your hope was sincere. The environment was not made for growth. You are not broken. You were simply using a map that no longer fits who you are becoming. And now it is time to update that map. The three-step control system begins with your environment. Make the right actions simple. Make the wrong actions difficult. Then preload your identity. Speak to yourself as the person you are becoming. Finally, create leverage points. Choose the action that creates the biggest shift with the smallest effort. Tiny choices can shape an entire future. You are not restarting. You are recalibrating. And recalibration puts your life back in alignment. You have followed systems created by others your entire life. Now you can build a system that follows you. One shaped by clarity. One shaped by purpose. One shaped by the identity you choose, not the identity you inherited. The truth is simple. The goal is not to chase what you want. The goal is to become someone who naturally attracts what you want. When your identity shifts, your world shifts with it. Opportunities move toward you. People sense your intention. You feel a new direction rise inside you. You now stand at a crossroads. One path is comfort. familiar, predictable, but small. The other path is growth, uncertain, demanding, but alive. And it is the only path that leads somewhere new. At this moment, you stand between comfort and growth. Which path will you take? If this message opened something inside you, share it with someone who needs encouragement today. And subscribe to keep walking with us on this journey of English and self-growth.